Hi there, I'm Lisa with Realistic.Life. It's nice to have you here with me today. So we talked about this a couple of times before, but I'll share with you again how I view Realistic Life, Realistic.Life, and what that means to me. For me, it means the practice of self-kindness and how I can meet myself where I am in each moment of my life. So I'll share with you a little bit about how I've been going through that process for myself this week and how in each moment I've been practicing self-kindness for myself. I'll be honest in saying that the post-election has been really difficult for me. Some of the hurtful things that are being disguised as loving things have become so painful for me that sometimes I feel like I could just kind of crawl into a ball and try to find a way to alleviate the pain and keep moving through. And I've realized that this is a direct trigger back to my childhood, complex PTSD, and a mother who was loud and required all the attention to be brought to her. So there's a lot for me. Everything about this is a direct trigger back to my childhood. So I'm recognizing that, and sometimes I'm fighting it, sometimes I'm beating myself up about it, and I'm recognizing that in each moment. Today, as I was doing my favorite self-kindness practice of going out and walking outside, I started asking myself, what can I do for myself? How can I help myself through this? How can I be there for myself? You know, I've tried to push it away. I've told myself this isn't the way the world would tell me I should do it. I'm not happy. I'm not seeing the beauty in it. Some of the world would tell me I'm doing this the wrong way. But how can I be there for myself and not let the world be the bigger voice for me? And so I started to realize that this is a direct trigger back to my childhood. So my brain literally thinks that it is back in my childhood. So I bring into practice some of the things that I've learned through working with my PTSD therapy. So I start to look around, I look at the colors of the leaves, I try to bring myself back into the present moment and tell my brain, this is where I am now, while also having empathy for myself and saying, man, this is how I felt as a child. I felt this sad, I felt this overwhelmed, I was in this much pain, I wanted to crawl up in a ball as a child and had no way of really knowing back then how to self-nurture and care for myself, how to be kind to myself. So I find that place of empathy for myself as I was as a child, and also empathy for myself as I feel as an adult. You know, there's this part of me, the huge part of me, almost all of me, that just doesn't understand why we can't say to each other, you know, I'm scared. Why can't we just say that and be there for each other? But I know that's, you know, it's kind of, it's me, the dreamer, the hoper, the wisher. But it is how I try to structure my life. I've tried to be more responsible in being able to say to those close to me, this is what's going on, this is how I feel, and asking for help when I need it. But also being there for myself in that way. So I hope as you're going through this process, maybe yourself, maybe it isn't the election, maybe it is something else going on with yourself, that me sharing through a connection can help you to maybe have a different perspective or another option of how you can practice self-kindness for yourself and be there for yourself. I thank you for being here with me today. I thank you for your kindness, for your love. May you be kind to yourself. May you accept yourself just as you are. And may you be so full of love for yourself that it naturally overflows to the world. May you be at peace in this moment. Thank you, and I'll see you next time as we continue to practice self-kindness by meeting ourselves where we are in each moment. Thank you.